Happy full moon in Leo, dear Libra rising. This is Nicole, your astrologer and coach, using the tools of astrology, tarot, sound healing, and ritual to connect you back to your magic. And what I love doing is working with the moon cycles. So I do moon scopes where you get to learn how the moon is impacting your week and where to focus your energy. I give life coaching skills and homework and ritual. So this little full moon gift for you, my dear, is to look at where this full moon is impacting you on this very vibrant occasion of this full moon Leo eclipse. Probably started feeling it back the beginning of the week, and it is impacting your 11th house. So this shows that this weekend, this Sunday, is really about being out in the community, networking, and being with your tribe. So since it's Leo, you're working with your creativity, life force energy, but you're also looking at the duality or the shadow aspect and the light aspect of Leo. So the light is the artist, one that's connected to creative energy. Shadow, the inner critic. What is it that you find unlovable about yourself and others? Where do you just really find more love and patience and empowerment through your differences? So obviously, being in tribe and in bigger communities, you do kind of meet people that trigger a certain part of you that you're wanting to heal. Full moons are about healing, they're ending cycles, and it's really a time for empowerment. It's where the light is illuminated, and so your entire mind and any dark spots, like no darkness can hide. So that's when, these subconscious patterns and limiting beliefs arise. So start looking at that in relationship to the people that you're around, maybe around people that are a bit too negative or pessimistic and don't really know how to use their creative energy, or are you with people that, are very spiritually inclined, but not really doing the embodiment work? Looking at where you can kind of create a more holistic perspective. So this is the time to get out there. You can go and do even online events, broadcasting, attending, a local gala for international charity. It's really just being about kind of like this global market tribe. During this fabulous Sunday, I'd really like you to find time to make space to write down 20 things you're grateful for accomplishing in the past 6 months. So when we acknowledge what we've accomplished, it really empowers that artist and the creative self in us. It's like, wow, okay. I know I have these big goals and big dreams, and often we are judging ourselves or feel guilty for not being, more far ahead, or, forgetting what we are passionate about, and then, going on this different cycle. It's really just looking, what have you accomplished? Let's just congratulate how far you've gone so far. And again, just focusing on the last 6 months, because, during whatever's kind of happening now also occurred about 6 months ago. So looking how much you have evolved in the past 6 months. Then I want you to write down a creative project you would want to collaborate or co-create with someone in the next 6 months. So that's why going out to networking and community, you start, vibing with people on something that you want to create together. And this is a nice thing to do. Just focus on where is it that you want to thrive in your community. So as another little special treat for you, I am doing a tarot reading, and this is live. I'm currently moving my deck of cards and asking, what is this next lunar cycle going to bring you over from this full moon to the new moon in Aquarius? So first, I like to pull a card for the overall energy, and then the conflict, and now the solution. Wow, okay. So Now that the cards have been pulled, I reveal to you what I see. And for you, Libra rising, now I want to remind you, Libra, that you're ruled by Venus. Your whole life is governed by this archetype of Venus, which is very much, again, Venus is our creative life force energy. It's the young feminine energy. It's often our mirror in relationships, but Venus does look at how do we love ourselves and how do we love others? What do we need in relationship with ourselves and with others? So this, lunar cycle, the overall energy is reverse lovers. So what I was saying is that there's something that's not working in yourself or in your relationships. Reverse lover says, you may be being more masculine with your energy or more feminine. And I'm not talking about genders. I'm literally talking about energy. So feminine energy is receptive, it flows, it receives. The masculine goes out, penetrates, moves forward, and is like cardinal. It's very focused energy. So it's like, your intuition, your subconscious receives these creative messages, and then your conscious mind, your active and physical body go out and achieve them. So this is all operating within yourself. So if something is out of balance, then we often see it in our mirrors in our relationships. So something in your outer relationship isn't working, and this is when you can go in and ask, where is this coming from myself? Often it's our beliefs about our own feminine or masculine energy, our old role models. Some of them aren't as healthy as how we want to live our life. So, we're definitely looking at what is the conflict, what is the shadow of my relationship, and how do I empower myself through self-development and then embodiment and then bringing it into my relationship. Often, we look into our relationships and we blame them, or we want them to change, to work better with us. And the whole point of relationship is that you get to experience other lives. You get to experience other perspectives, other cultures, other ideas. And when you bring that in together, then you create a holistic perspective. And that's where that merging sense kind of comes from, and why often we seek others to find our wholeness, because they do, in a way, create a wholeness experience because they represent a very powerful part of us. Usually it's our romantic relationships are the biggest mirrors, especially if you're in a soul relationship or a karmic relationship, or both. So, you're looking at what relationships don't work and what relationships do you want to develop and bring more importance to. So the conflict is 8 of Swords. And it's really trying to get out of the old paradigm of thinking. Swords is always the mental. 8 is about change. And this is, often we're trying to plan and strategize and, wanting to control and to manipulate in order to get what we want. Now, there's a whole new way of actually training our mind to be more in alignment with generating our own belief systems and creating new neurolinguistic, pathways in our consciousness, so that our intellect and our intuition are working together. Because often we're doing things more with our intellectual mind, which then just kind of generates our ego self. But if we incorporate our intuition, then it generates with our heart center. So when we operate on both of those levels, we can be in one with the divine plan, that we follow kind of the bigger self. We're guided by the bigger self, the higher self, in order for the everyday, mundane, ordinary self to function in a more holistic way. Now, by the end, by this new moon in Aquarius, you're definitely going to want to come back together. So Two of Cups shows that there is a merging of this masculine, feminine self, that you've done this work and now you can kind of return to relationship, return to your wholeness, return home. So this is a really important time to just do your relationship work in community, in yourself, in your romantic, in your business partnerships, and kind of make goals, look at old habits, and how you want to bring in new habits for the new cycle, for that new moon. So, my dears, I wish you all the best and many magical moments during this time. And know that whatever you feel that you're being tested on, or your obstacles, or all the rejections and shadows that you're feeling, know that they are there to make you stronger, to strengthen your identity, your purpose, and your soul evolution. As you know, I love working with the power of the moon, and as I have moon scopes for every zodiac sign every week, check that out at innerdoorways.com on my ritual blog. And I also have moon work coaching, where you and I get to look at how each new and full moon will affect you personally, and we create ritual in order to transform. And I offer many more fabulous things. I love doing transformation coach sessions. If there's something, going on in your life, you need to make decisions, you need to make a more divine plan. Working with the cosmos is my favorite tool. So, my name is Nicole Marie. If you'd like to learn more about me, you can check me out on my website, www.inner-doorways.com, or email me at innerdoorways@gmail.com. And until then, dear hearts, be brave, for we are in a time of great transformation. And until then, blessed, blessed, blessed be.